holding it towards the Ivy, but he takes his vision away at the worst possible time. Buster does get towards the end of the Ivy with the PT-50 and a smoke down as well. Liaz loses vision, and where do they go from here?
Liaz trying to find someone through the smoke, add to the advantage, down to 26 seconds. Gratisfaction finds Buster, just saw enough of him through the ladder, at the top of the ladder, I should say. The edge of the smoke, Liaz does get Fitch. This is impressive from Renegades. No one even losing any health at this point in time. No damage, that changes. As soon as I say anything, it does, but Liaz is able to collect, and that's a solid round. They didn't overcommit, they got the advantage, they allowed them to fall back, no problem. They played it as they should.
Yeah, absolutely. That's all down to JKS, just shoving them Azza inside the pop dog room once again. This time with an SMG, that's absolutely fine, as they make potentially their final move. You can see Gratisfaction in the perfect position to shut this one down, but the smoke isn't ideal. They actually push past that, and he doesn't hit the shot.
Backs away, though. Gratisfaction still trying to get an angle at any possibility, and the second smoke comes out. That gap gone means that it's going to be a lot more difficult still, so instead his attentions go onto the bomb train. If he can catch them in transition with 20 seconds left, he might have a chance to stifle the round entirely, but also just win it on 1 kill alone. Instead, it's Fitch he finds, but Bomb's already in position. Buster crossed, and now it's going to be a 4-on-4. We got a nice bomb plant. Rock show. That's you on the guitar, actually. That's not in the game. That's just Henry beside Kit for JKS. We'll see if that comes into play.
Here we go then. Big retake about to go down. JKS does have the kit. You can see Azza there flanking towards T-Spawn, but time is of the essence now. So many kills to find, and they're dropping like flies. Azza's flank is unsuccessful. JKS with the kit. We are going to find out who's getting near that bomb site, Matthew, as Gratisfaction doing everything he possibly can here. This is equal trades for now. The bomb's ticking away. They have to recover that defuse kit. It is picked up. Gratisfaction has got time to defuse if he gets on it right now, but I don't think that's going to happen. James done enough, and he will fall back with the AWP. So great attempt there. Gratisfaction with the 3 kills. The shots we're looking for, but unfortunately with the bomb planted and a kind of scrappy retake there, quite slow and segregated almost, the CTs can't get it done.
Tough decision right now as well, because if you whole half now, in an alternate universe, maybe they have guns again. Maybe AVANGAR wins here. Renegades get broken. Now it's AVANGAR's, turn to take the run. It's just crazy how the money plays into the momentum of the game. I want to point out something as well. Liaz, new player to Renegades. They talked about role shifting as it gets flashed in. That's an unfortunate situation. Didn't find the kill, and now they're going to swarm Jacob because they know he's pursuing a low HP player. This is incredible. Falling apart. James, I'll come back to my thought. As Gratisfaction, they got very bloodlust upon 1 kill that didn't work in their favor.
This is the sort of play you don't want to see when you're up against the Pistols. Once you confirm their P250s, you just need to hold the crossfires. You know you're on the breaking point financially here. So 5 versus 2, still technically recoverable here. We did say JKS incredibly good in these situations, but someone has to step up here. Liaz has provided a decent amount of frags so far, but he's got to find a few more here to stand any sort of chance. 35 seconds, and AVANGAR taking their time. They're waiting for a sound cue, any sort of clue that will lead into the first CT and where they can get that bomb down. Kicker has just got a P250 here. He's got to run inside and confirm at least 1 player inside, and then they can make the next move off that.
Liaz falling back, trying to play distance. Only 1 gun grabbed from those kills as JKS is able to find one at B, but you're right, that is the cue. Liaz has bomb. That's the big change in it, though, because he's dropped a second, 13 seconds. Krisen has time to get to the E-box, back onto the ball, but they know he's going to be in that exact transition, and a brilliant nade from JKS forces Buster's hand. He's got to go for the play. No time to commit to the plant. JKS wins it with a nade.
That's so sick, Matt. We said they had potential to do so. 5 versus 2 there.
James does play with Fallen's signature on his scope, so maybe an idol of his. Might get a chance to meet him if they can make it through this stage, and he's got Liaz with an incredibly good approach, considering how fast that quick scope was, and he was still almost moving at the time.
Well, at this point, Krisen making a little bit of a gambit towards the upper area. We see 3 players there as well. They know JKS anchors this alone. If JKS gets multiple frags, though, the round could swing, but he gets nothing. I would say that's a save call already, but the bomb not there, and James looking for flanks here. He might be taken out by Azza, but that's a nice, easy kill for him. That confirms the round victory. Great work by AVANGAR there. They get that pick outside, or towards Ivy, I should say, and then knowing that picks happen, Matt. Of course, JKS is going to have... They're not together, though. Like we said, they have got a buy in the bag, so they've got rifles next round, whatever happens, but ideally you want to save at least 1. You can see Az there with 2Ks. You're going to get 1,400 next round. Gratisfaction should confirm things in terms of the save potential. Holds onto his AUG for now, and this is a very default setup from AVANGAR. You can see 2 players at Ivy, one holding Pop Dog and main entrance, and then, of course, the inside area just waiting for initial aggression from the CTs to be a run boost. He had Jamie in position, can just go for the straight up pick like he has. That's a great shot there, and you can see Gratisfaction. It's so difficult to try and react to that. A lot of teams run boost across just to negate the AWP. He just wants a straight up challenge. If they come towards the inner area, they challenge. They fight tooth and nail. They'll do whatever they can to actually win this round. If they go outer, yeah, as you can see, it's just pure Liaz. If he goes down, that's a round save already. You're not even going to go for this one. You're not even going to attempt the retake. To hold on to what you have. Unfortunately, it's the AWP that goes down, but not really much you can do against that. It's not like Gratisfaction made a mistake. That run boost was just very well executed by AVANGAR to get the opening kill, with the AWP backing them up, and inside play coming through. This time, Gratisfaction does get the better of James. That AWP is incredibly mobile on the CT side. You can move it so many different positions at the start as Jacob follows things up with a double HE. Was that from the pop dog areas? Azza joins in as well with a bit of damage, so he might have thrown the nade through the window and caught him completely there as they go for the totem drop here, and really not going to work out for them. Azza, he seems to play that position a lot. He's very capable there. He's got great aim, and it's pure deathmatch in that tiny little room as he hits every single shot. No real damage taken.
Got away from it showers, and then thought he was going to rotate back over toward Walker's side, but didn't get it. That allows an opening toward ladder. They've now called that that's open. He may get the AWP fitch, but there's nowhere to go, and he's going down because Azza has already occupied all of this space, well aware of the situation, or is he? This is an interesting... Is Fitch finally... Oh, there yes, he is. Going to get on the board. It may be inconsequential to the round, but listen, he breaks the goose egg. He gets one.
I was about to say, let's just hope he can get a kill here and just get his head in the major. Again, just sniffing out, working out where he could possibly be. And about 5 seconds, when it hits there, you'll see all the CT start to push towards the inside. They want to kill him just as the timer expires. You can see it happening right now. It's all coming together. JKS will actually wait until it gets to like the 2-second mark, then probably swing out. Here it comes.
Swing after. Take the money. Oh, good shot from Fitch. He's still got the skill. He may not have gotten many kills, but those two were pretty flashy. But yes, you're right. Exactly. Take the op down. A player that's already struggled.
Jacob with the rifle at the front. Smoke's coming in. It has to be an inside play now. They have no time to fall back, and they will commit. Jacob there. Hopefully going to get 2 frags out of this, but Kicker takes him down, and JK is struggling. If you miss one shot of the AWP, you're pretty much done for in that sort of scenario, and that's a guaranteed round. No.
Good find, certainly. Preserve the AWP for Gratisfaction at the very least. Does reveal where he is, but Azza will take away some aggro if anyone wanting to try and push down Ivy. They don't need to peek at him as well. They can actually come out of the round with more players surviving than their opposition, despite not picking up the win.
Jane with the AWP, not going to jump down surely with just the AWP, but there is a low HP Azza who has played that position like 6 rounds now. Surely they can best him with this drop.
They've done this drop before, though. When he hit double headshot, they absolutely win it out. And the addition of the flashbang was a slight change because finding both, even if he gets the lineup on the first one, finding both with his vision lost, you're pretty much guaranteed the trade. So they did adapt, and I like that.
That was a cool little move, actually. They actually hit the floor before the flash goes off. It just makes things uncomfortable. Speaking of which, that CZ75 actually paying dividends here. The knife has to come through, and now James left in the 2 versus 1, but no time. I think JKS did enough here. He hasn't even got enough time to plant at this point. He has to kill both of them. Not going to happen, and a really exciting round to close things out there. It is going to be 9-6 to Renegades, but we had some fantastic moments there down in the first half. This time, getting in towards Pop Dog, they've got one player set up. That's going to be Azza, who's been doing great work in that position on the CT side. His teammates, as we speculated in the first half, a lot of teams have to focus on this inside areas. You're almost guaranteed a plant here because you can see the very defensive play from the CT. That smoke will block vision, and they can swarm in together after a flashbang. There it is, and see if they can get that plant down. Hopefully, there are no casualties.
Kicker, Lias trying to push one another at the smoke. In fact, Kicker likes to back off. That allows Lias to push through, but Fitch hears him coming, and he's well aware, but not of the fact that they're all there, that Jacob finds too, that they're going to rotate back to the yard. Bomb is the only one not there. It's going to go Pop Dog. It's going to go ladder. And even though Kicker has gone all the way around from the oil tanker, gave up the position, gave up the passage, he doesn't know that the bomb's gone as well.
That's such a sick call. I was about to say, they're doing all the textbook things here. They've got that smoke down, they've got an opening kill, they've got to push through and stop the rotations. No, they've got to connect her and call people with their knives out and actually shut down the round completely. That was fantastic from Renegades. I feel like that's more of a hybrid strategy. They feel like they get success in towards that connector, they'll continue and they'll push forward to that side. If they don't, if they lose that frag, they probably plant inner and gun found. I don't think they'll find much more than that opening kill, but still a nice idea with the HEs. It's always good to find a frag like that. Jacob continues his dominance as he gets a headshot then towards Buster. This is where JKS comes into the fray, probably finds a few kills at his Mac 10, and indeed gets the double. So an opening frag, but nothing to really write home about because they are locked out of the round now. Bomb will be planted as they confirm the choke points are concealed by smoke and flames. That's towards connector. And Jaime and Kika just looking for exit kills at this point. They got $300 for that kill, the HE, but they spent 300.
Their half, Pop Dog. Not uncommon to see that, by the way. Someone who holds like a very tight choke point, they usually play the counterpoint on the other side because they understand how to defend it, so therefore they should know how to attack it.
Well, they know all the tricks on one side and they can exploit them on the other. I guess that's the whole philosophy. He gets the kill there after that mistake. It would be everything, but timing actually gives it away. 5 seconds, the bomb's actually going to go down. If he hits that kill, it was over. They might actually lose the round now. It's actually happening. It was done. There was 7 seconds remaining. He paused his knife out for a second. We were talking over it. It didn't seem like anything was going to happen.
And fair enough, he doesn't think anyone's coming. They walked close enough that he wouldn't have heard the footstep until the last minute. You could see him almost do a double take. But with 5 seconds, why are you not just hold it? If they go inside, you're already late to the party.
Wow.
That's remarkably unfortunate for Jaime. And now you're definitely going to see the rotation, and that is exactly what's happening. Jaime brings the AWP over, but if he thought he was clear to get inside of the site, you got to remember his teammate Kickard, he wasn't actually peeking that, and therefore, Gratisfaction had the angle. This is a very clever position, though. They're never going to expect this. He's not sure where to shoot. He finds one, looks straight down, bomb drop, brilliantly played, but eventually he has to go down as he's completely surrounded. Molotovs from Azza will hold rotations, but not quite. They get through. Fitch is spotted. Low on 7. Bomb finally will go down, and Renegades looking to find that 14th round.
Azza knows he's done damage at this point as well, trying to take advantage of this situation. He takes another player down to 19 points of health. Still winnable here for Renegades, but it is a 3-on-2. Not for long, though. Gratisfaction hitting every single shot so far as he drops the smoke as well, buys himself some time to reposition.
Good shot from Gratisfaction. Definitely spotted out toward Tanker. AWP only for Buster. I think he's going to back off of this. I love that position from Kicker to play that toward Ivy. Movement from the defense is all they require, and they have moved toward the A site. There's 3 set.
Fitch should be done for it. That's what that Molotov's designed to do. We talked about it previous. They can focus on that position and deny any sort of backup here. It looks like we might be done. It's a 5 versus 2 now. James already low. They are fighting with what they have, but it looks like there'll be no chance here. The MP9 goes down the end. A valiant attempt there from AVANGAR to try and keep the dream alive, and it's Renegades showing that the boot camp might have actually yielded some success here. They actually look very good. The T-side pistol stood out for me the most. Great reaction, fantastic play, and they look calm throughout this entire match.